Hey friends, welcome back to the channel. Lester here. In this video, I want to talk about how you can achieve your goals with Amazon FBA this year, and wanted to share how I kind of did it for myself. And that is not having goals, but having systems and processes, because systems and processes, after reading, different kinds of books in terms of self-help and business, is what these big companies are using. And you can definitely just tailor it with your Amazon FBA business, whether that's a one-man team, like where I was before, to where we are. I have 2 full-time employees now working in the business and using a prep center and stuff like that. But again, didn't start off like this, right? I was by myself, started to do as a part-time side hustler way back in 2021 when I still had my full-time job selling cars, Range Rovers, slinging cars, they would say, down in Miami. That was in 2021. And yeah, slowly started doing Amazon there. And again, guys, zero business experience. And I had to learn everything from scratch. But what really helped me a lot was, reading these books where I needed to figure out and gain knowledge from these people, right? Because they have been the success. I'm not saying what worked for them is going to work for me, but either inspirations or creativity. When you're reading, your brain kind of just lights up with different unique ideas strictly to yourself. So while you're watching this video, a thing could pop up, right? Like this crazy, amazing view. By the way, we are here in Cebu, Philippines. Not a soul in sight, just having a stroll after a incredible lunch, fresh fish and all that stuff. But yeah, having the system and process really helps you a lot. Like for instance, I started this YouTube in late 2000, I can't even remember. I think late 2022, yes. That's where I really took it seriously. I'm like, okay, in order to make this happen, I need to have a process, right? That's basically kind of like having a habit. We all take a shower every day. We all brush our teeth. I mean, hopefully. But yeah, that's our system and processes before we wake up, or after we wake up, or before going to bed. So think of it as like with Amazon, you need to have those set up. So when I first started, right, I did not even think about this. This really particularly happened when after quitting my 9-to-5, because with my 9-to-5, my system process is like wake up, get ready, commute, then work, right? Then during that work, I had specific thing like do follow-ups in the morning because I'm in sales. Then help, clients out there in the showroom, then lunch and all that stuff. So I have my own system and process out there. So I kind of took that idea, and when I started to do this full-time Amazon, I'm like, well, oh crap, I don't have to commute today. So what is going to be my process from, for example, 8 to 9, right? Then 9 to 11, then 11 to 12, so on and so forth. So for example, what I would do from my process when I was first sourcing, because when I wake up, my brain is much more alert. I may just have my coffee, I had full night rest, and I like to do my sourcing in the morning, right? Because I'm more alert and stuff. Better for me to make a decision, and I suggest if you don't do your sourcing in the morning, give it a shot and see how you like it. But yeah, I would source from 8 till 11 or 12, where I need to find products for the business and stuff like that. And that was my processes out there every single day. I was just doing that. Then, from 12 to 1, maybe have my lunch, take a break, do a little tiny things. Then from 1 to 4, then I would start packing, right? Because I did all of this in a small apartment down in Miami, a studio apartment. So I had to ship things out on the daily, especially when I started to buy more things, inventory in the business. I simply couldn't keep it all, right? Versus now where I send all my stuff to the prep center. So that's my process now, where I'm buying stuff. My virtual assistant knows what to do, sync all those products to the prep center, where I'm not paying any taxes. They only charge me $1, $1.50, depending on the product. And they do all the shipping on behalf of my hand. That's why I'm still be able to travel and still have the business going, right? But again, you build your way out there if you are new or don't really know how to do it yet. But again, so set that thing up, just having basically the system, process, the routine of what you're going to do every single day. And then, you tailor it in your own. So another thing as well I would do in terms of process and learning as well is when I was packing, I always have some educational things on the back, whether, that's building into my subconscious. Believe it or not, it may work, or just having some motivational thing, right? Like if you just YouTube, Amazon podcasts, like in my channel here, you might learn a thing or two while you're already doing something, right? So packing was a huge thing because I had some system and processes and having something in the background that kind of feed the loop within the Amazon thing. So I was doing Amazon everything, literally. So that's another aspect of what helped the system and processes. Another thing as well is keeping a Google Sheets. That's going to be the best friend when you're first starting out. That's the system processes where every time you purchase something, you're going to want to list it down. The dates, the products, how did you find the product? Did you use a coupon, a discount code, right? Like, was it on sale and stuff like that? So these are the things that you got to start documenting. Which credit card did you use, right? So, and which kind of leads us to the second thing, where if you are looking to scale your business or just asking how you can, get more capital, is taking advantage of the different credit cards, especially like the 0%, you guys. There's Amex out there, there's Chase. So the system and process that I built within that is starting with a 0% credit card, right? That don't cost anything, zero annual fee. Then I work my way into the big boy accounts where you have the Amex Platinum, the Amex Gold, where they are the charge card. Basically, there's no credit limit. I have to pay the card in full each month. So whether that's a $20,000, $30,000 bill, that has to be paid in full each month. But again, the progress and steps you got to get there is very strategically and systematic. It wasn't just like I jumped into front of the line. That's the same thing with Amazon. Guys, things will take time. That's why you naturally sometimes develop your systems and processes, not just like, you're going to do X thing. A lot of people do that because they're setting, goals, but not exact steps how you can get there, right? They're just going to think of one thing, then expect to get there. And if they don't, they really don't know the answer. But if you have, exact system and process, you can really tweak those, right? And adjust each one. It's kind of like you're turning like different knobs till you find the right channel, right? You can't just find the right channel immediately. You slowly tweak it till you get there, because that's like kind of like when you fly an airplane, right? So, like, I didn't know this, but they actually have a crazy checklist before they fly. They have to check every single thing, and flying airplanes is one of the most safest things out there versus like, driving a car where you can't really control your environment out there. It's a lot of randomness, but with the plane, the pilot actually, it's checklist one by one. That's their system and process. So if you have the same thing for your business, it lets your mind, or allows your mind to be more free versus you doing every single thing and there's system overload, right? So just having that simple thing really helps out a lot. That's what I did for my business there. And organization, having that list is super useful. And yeah, guys, just wanted to share that video. The tips from my experience here in this video, and trying to enjoy the rest of the trip here, because we got, a week and a half left. So trying to enjoy this and still have a YouTube video out. But yeah, guys, thank you so much for watching. If you have any questions, feel free to comment down below. Subscribe to our free newsletter about Amazon FBA. And if you want to learn more about Amazon FBA, check this video out here. Thank you guys so much. Catch you in the next one. Peace.